Drawing inspiration from this history, we now turn our attention to the present day and ask how women in our communities interpret the relationships among religion, culture, and feminism. Women's Voices Worldwide posed this question to the public last fall and was drawn to an answer offered by Dianne Germain, a wife, mother, daughter, nurse, and more, who resides in Easthampton with her husband Kevin and their daughter Isadora, who performed a historic speech just a few minutes ago. She practices Sufism, mysticism in the Islamic tradition. Dianne and her husband, Sheikh Kevin Germain, are leaders in the Qadiri Riafi Ansari Sufi Tariqa School and are partners running the Western Mass chapter. Monthly Sufi study sessions are held locally to those who are interested in Sufism. They teach Sufi terminology and lessons and how it applies to Sufism, to modern daily living. In addition, they hold a public congregational Sufi zikir, a practice of remembrance of Allah. This practice is participatory and open to all that come with an open heart. For more information, you are invited to visit with Dianne and Sheikh Kevin after today's events. Please welcome Dianne Germain delivering her original speech.
Thank you. As women, we have the sacred opportunity to be examples of good adab. This is outwardly expressed as manners. Manners are not limited to doing the right thing or being kind or nice. The deeper aspect of adab encompasses a world beyond striving toward being the picture-perfect woman. Adab means to do the appropriate action in any given situation. It's about how we navigate our lives in accordance with the inward alignment between our heart and our brain that creates balance outwardly in the world. This excludes pleasing anyone, others, or ourselves. Instead, each and every thought, every word, every action can be based on how prophets and guides before us have exemplified being truthful from their core outwards. Sufis learn in order to act with truth and proper adab, we must clear the nafs, the ego. You know, it's that nagging voice within us that tells us that we're right and everyone else should do things like we do. It supports actions motivated by anger instead of peace. It's jealousy, it's greed. And when we act from this place of ego, it's difficult to do the best and the appropriate action. The heart in this state is clouded, and we only see our desires and not the whole picture. It is imperative that we all strive to see everyone's angle of truth. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "There are as many paths to Allah as there are stars." If we can respect and honor this light, this spark in everyone, we show good adab and foster positivity, which helps create balance and peace in the world. My personal path brought me to Sufism in 2001. When I met my Sufi guide, I was teaching Greek Sunday school. However, my heart found its home with the teachings of Islam within the school of Sufism. My parents were the ones who taught me to listen to my heart, and I didn't want to break theirs by telling them about my following another path. It was a lot for them to embrace. I accepted Islam with the guidance from a Sufi sheikh right around the time of 9/11, and my mother feared for my family's safety amidst much political unrest. I was guided by my heart, however, to practice adab as they grew to accept my choices. It has been said that knowing the truth requires the eyes in which to see it. Not only do we need to recognize this divine spark, but also how to deliver these truths. As the truth may not always be accepted by majority, we must be brave. We must be steadfast and know when to speak and when not to speak. Silence is just as strong and powerful as speaking if it is done with reflection and adab. Many women in history have been examples of truth, either by their actions or by their words. Some that come to mind are Khadija, the Prophet Muhammad's wife, Florence Nightingale, Rosa Parks, and more recently, Malala Yousafzai. I see all of you here participating and supporting women, and I feel encouraged that we are all brave in acknowledging each other's divine truth. I'd like to share some of the Prophet's beautiful attributes, the Prophet Muhammad, that is, and they exemplify qualities of adab. Forgiveness, generosity, truthfulness, courage, selflessness. With these attitudes, these attributes in mind, let us reflect. How can we speak and act with good adab and truthfulness today and every day?